we're lights out and away we go. So they actually didn't get held on the grid for a very long time at all. Forget the order, it's Tom Fox who was on pole position and who has led into the first corner. Ben Thompson started alongside him on the front row. Lewis Middleton and Matthew Dickinson, row 2 of the grid. They make their way in to the first hairpin. There's no real battles going on, a little bit of a squabble for second positions. They make their way into the first hairpin. By the looks of things, looking over his shoulder, is it's a little bit squirmish. Lewis Middleton going through as well. Car number 9 into second position, that's Ben Thompson. Lewis Middleton fallen down into 4th at the moment, but trying to get himself into 3rd as he goes to the outside line. Here's Lewis Middleton, such a difficult first race, tries to swoop all the way around the outside line but can't quite make the move stick. So I'm trying to work out where everyone is at this point in this race. I think Matthew Dickinson is up into 3rd position with Lewis Middleton in 4th after the first lap of this race. What I can say for sure is that Tom Fox is leading this race and leading it pretty comfortably for sure. 9/10 of a second ahead of Ben Thompson. Lewis Middleton 1.8 seconds down, with Matthew Dickinson 2 seconds behind that. So as they cross the line, it is in fact Tom Fox, Matthew Dickinson and Ben Thompson, your top 3. John Metcalfe in 3rd position with Lewis Middleton in 4th, and he has now been overtaken again. Lewis is having to go down the inside line to get 4th back as there's contact between 3rd and 4th as they run. That's Ben Thompson and Joel Metcalfe. I think Joel just made a little bit of contact. There was no real harm doing it. Now Lewis Middleton tries to dive down the inside line again. Joel Metcalfe still involved in this battle. Further behind we've got Ben Lockyer as well, as he goes to the outside line of Lewis Middleton. Lewis is going defensive into the top of the circuit and just about holds on for the time being. So the battle in this race firmly for 3rd position at the moment. Your top 2 seem pretty confident whereabouts they are. Tom Fox and Matthew Dickinson, both kind of equidistant from each other at the front of the field. As now we've got a battle as double overtake from Lewis Middleton down the inside line of Ben Thompson has managed to get himself into 3rd position already, but it's not over yet as we're still 3 wide into the first corner. It's going to be Ben Lockyer who follows his way through, and now I think that actually we're seeing Ben Thompson dropping all the way down into 5th position. Joel Metcalfe into 4th. So as they go into hairpin 1, Joel is going to go back on the outside line of Lewis Middleton. He's going to have to go the long way round. So Lewis has got the tighter line, and Joel Metcalfe got it all right. Car number 16, Ben Lockyer, goes through as well. As Josh Wynn is the driver just behind these guys, but he's pretty far behind at the moment, as it might get worse for Joel Metcalfe here on the exit of the chicane. He goes down the hill now through the S's, and it appears that Joel Metcalfe has lost out on all of this, and going through is Ben Thompson. Ben Lockyer is in 4th position. Lewis Middleton back into 3rd, and surely now holding on to 3rd. Chrissy Harding, as she was in that last race, is having to get defensive ahead of Adam Gudgeon, and does do so into paddock curve as they're down the inside into the first corner. That's an incredible move. Barely clean, but just about got it done from Joel Metcalfe. He's got himself back ahead now of Ben Thompson. Ben Lockyer is battling with Lewis Middleton, goes to the outside line into the first hairpin, and Middleton places his kart in the right spot once again. Lockyer not able to really do anything about it. Chrissy Harding still defending and still holding on for the time being ahead of Aaron Dennis and Adam Gudgeon. This race getting very interesting in the sort of mid-pack battle as it stands at the moment. Tom Fox 2.1 seconds to the good in this race. I think Dickinson in 2nd spot at the moment. Tom Fox with the fastest lap of the race, 59.073. 58.695. Make that. So he, as it stands, will be on pole position for the final heavyweight, the final lightweight split 2 race of the day anyway, which would be the case if he wasn't going to get promoted anyway, of course. So we'll actually, the pole will go to whoever finishes fastest apart from him. Lewis Middleton still defending on this lap. Lap 4 of the race, 7 minutes still to go. We're approaching half distance, and Lewis Middleton is having to go very defensive. Ben Lockyer really trying to attack him. They'll stay too wide. Very top of the circuit now. Lockyer back on the inside line, but not able to find a way through yet. We've got almost 3 wide running further behind as well. Adam Gudgeon involved in this. That's the battle with Chrissy Harding, Aaron Dennis, Adam Gudgeon and Romario Ellis. all of those drivers battling along. Chrissy Harding, though, at the front of the train, naturally has got a bit of daylight between herself and the chasing pack. That's for 8th position. Your top 5, Tom Fox, Matthew Dickinson, Lewis Middleton, Ben Lockyer and Joel Metcalfe as they cross the line for that 5th lap. Joel Metcalfe, 5th position at the moment, of course. As on the outside line goes Ben Lockyer, trying to get himself through on Lewis Middleton in that same place once again, that second hairpin. And once again, it's rinse and repeat as Lewis Middleton tries to defend into the top of the circuit. It's the chicanes, he can't really make a move through there. And he doesn't, so Lewis Middleton stays in position for the time being. He's now down the inside line. There's a move from car number 15, Sam Etherington, as he's managed to get himself ahead of Paul Whitehill. Hugh Morrison is in that battle as well. Tom Fox then in the lead ahead of Matthew Dickinson, still with the fastest lap of the race, now at 58.3. He's lapping comfortably faster than anyone else has been pretty much all throughout the day. There's 5.1 seconds between himself and 2nd position. Lewis Middleton still going defensive, this time into the first hairpin. It's allowed Joel Metcalfe to catch up. Is it going to allow Joel Metcalfe to have a go at 4th position is the question. Lewis defends again into the 2nd hairpin, this time a little bit less aggressively, and it gives the overlap for Ben Lockyer finally as they go down the straight. Lewis Middleton's almost pushing him into the grass, and he does actually push him into the grass. Now goes defensive. That might be a blocking warning for Lewis Middleton / a penalty. I'm going to wait to see if I hear anything on that. They are now glued together, those three, though. It's all for 3rd position, of course. Lewis Middleton, Ben Lockyer and Joel Metcalfe as they plunge their way down the hill into Paddock Bend. 4 minutes to go in the race. Now Joel Metcalfe looked to the outside line briefly into the first corner as they make their way up the hill. The elevation change from this angle that I'm stood at the moment doesn't actually look that great, but the elevation is huge on this circuit. Joel Metcalfe still trying to attack. Lewis Middleton still defending as he holds that 3rd position. Came to blows a little bit with Ben Lockyer, and the same thing happens again where he's forcing him almost onto the grass. That's the 2nd time now the track does bend awkwardly that way. But it is very, very aggressive defending. Joel Metcalfe can't really find a way through either as he tries to get the best out of this battle with Ben Lockyer. Chrissy Harding is now being forced to go defensive. She's got Romario Ellis and Aaron Dennis on her tail. It's almost a move on Chrissy Harding, actually. She might just lose out here. She eventually does defend. So 2 battles to keep an eye on at the moment. The battle for 8th and the battle for 3rd as Ben Lockyer now gets through on the inside line into the first corner. Lewis Middleton tries to fight back at him and he's on the curb, and he actually jumps up there for a second. He was onto 2 wheels, was Lewis Middleton. He's still got a chance here down the inside line into the first hairpin. That was a very, very sketchy moment from Lewis Middleton, and these two I don't think have had any love lost, and Middleton is absolutely furious. He's now got Joel Metcalfe on the inside line. He tries to go down the inside into the hairpin, and does. Metcalfe can't quite find a way through though as Middleton's back on the outside line. They stay side by side running. Lockyer goes off into the distance into 3rd spot, and now trying to complete the move is Joel Metcalfe, and he does just about. Lewis Middleton goes down into 5th position now, with Ben Thompson rapidly catching up to these guys. And now all over the back of Lewis Middleton, and actually fancies his chances into the S's as they just about don't make contact with each other. Lewis Middleton left licking his wounds a little bit here in 5th spot. Ben Thompson settles for 6th for now, about 2 tenths of a second between those 2 drivers. 2 minutes 40 left to go in the race, and probably about 2 laps at the line. Tom Fox in the lead at the moment, maybe 3 laps at the line. We'll wait and see. They're halfway through the lap at the moment, and I'm hearing in my ears that they're discussing penalties for that battle I was just talking about. And actually the race has kind of quieted down now. Chrissy Harding still batting along with Aaron Dennis and Romario Ellis. Aaron Dennis is in cart number 10 and goes down the inside line of Romario. just about holds on. Romario now back to the inside, out of the second hairpin. That's a favoured move for the drivers around this racetrack. And it's going to give Romario the chance to get through, but he crucially hasn't been able to get ahead of Chrissy Harding in 8th position, which really is what these guys are focused on. So we're on to what I'm sure must be the penultimate lap of the race now. Whether we see the last lap this time by or next time by is, that being said, question for how quickly Tom Fox gets round here. He's doing 58.4, so he's about a tenth of a second or so off his personal best at the moment. And actually, as he goes down the hill, I do think we're going to squeeze an extra lap in here. I don't think they'll go last lap this time. Most drivers would be forgiven for doing so, but they haven't. So one more extra lap for Tom Fox. This will be a 13 lap race then, as this is the 11th lap just completed. Chrissy Harding is battling with Romario Ellis and just shook her fist at him. I'm wondering whether she's angry with him or whether she's trying to work with him here, or what that communication could possibly be. Either way, she's ahead with Josh Wynn just in front in 7th position, waiting for the last lap board to arrive then. It hasn't gone out just yet. Tom Fox is going into the final corner. I do apologise if you can hear a beeping in the background. I'm not trying to fix it. It's 15 seconds to go. So Tom Fox is on his final lap, and it has now been given out to him. So there we go. Tom Fox receives the last lap board. 8.7 seconds. It's almost hard to spot him. It's been really, really good drive from him. He's lapped almost all the way up to Hugh Moreton, which in the space of 12 minutes is not easy at all. He's now got car number 5, Adam Gudgeon, just in front of him. It's up into the top end of the circuit. So it's Tom Fox, Matthew Dickinson, Ben Lockyer, John Metcalfe and Lewis Middleton. Your top 5. That appears to be how it's going to end, at least on circuit here. As Tom Fox makes his way down the hill, Chrissy Harding has still got a bit of a defensive job to do ahead of Romario Ellis as they battle into paddock curve. As they start their final lap, we've got a driver round. It is checkered flag for Tom Fox. Superb drive for him. As Chrissy Harding's gone round, I didn't see that as I was focused on the leader. As Romario Ellis and Chrissy Harding go and get together at the first corner. Chrissy, oh dear, that was almost a very, very nasty crash. She's almost actually come out of a cart as there was a bit of a dip in the curb. That was very scary from Chrissy Harding, but the race is over. And Chrissy, unfortunately, has ended up being basically a retirement from it. So I'll describe to you what happened. She's gone into the first corner alongside Romario, and they've just both gone round in an effort to recover herself. Chrissy's then driven forward and ended up digging into the ground, and that's kind of jolted her forward. But no harm, no foul in the end. Top 5, Matthew Dickinson, Tom Fox, Ben Lockyer, John Metcalfe and Lewis Middleton. Ben Thompson finishes in 6th position with Josh Wynn in 7th. Is then Aaron Dennis, Sam Etherington and Hugh Moreton, your top 10. That is the order. We'll be back in a few minutes' time for the next race here in EKS Round 2.